To extra depth and perspective on a motivational story like no other. What happens when you combine the curiosity of a blind 7-year-old with a fearless coach willing to smash existing boundaries? ABC7 reporter Rachel Phillips and director of photography John McMinn introduce you to the El Paso Moose.
Don't adjust your TV. Just listen. What do you hear? It's almost like a fire alarm. But to those with trained ears, there are 3 distinct sounds blaring at the same time, telling players where to go and what move to make next.
This is the sound that the white goal makes. Slightly lower, slower sound for the black goal. And then the hockey puck itself makes a tremendously louder sound.
Coach Danny Gard came up with the special sonic system at the urging of a 7-year-old girl who just wanted to play.
Her dad asked me, well, can Michaela come and play? And I said, well, sure, no, that's no problem, bring her out. He said, well, Dan, she's blind. And I thought about it for about 5 seconds and said, well, yeah, that's okay. We can work that, no problem. And we've been doing it ever since.
Michaela is now a seasoned player. What made you want to play hockey?
Well, I think it was the concept of I can't see anything. So I was like, what's going on out there? What are they doing? It's so distinct, the smell in here, like it just smells like hockey. And I'm like, how does that work? Is that how the puck smells?
After 9 years, Michaela not only knows why a hockey rink has that uniquely strange smell, but also how to listen to the sounds, put a puck in the back of a net, and much more.
You can hear when somebody's right next to you. You can hear when somebody's approaching you. You can actually hear when you're approaching a wall because the echo off the wall sounds different.
Very good.
If I'm being completely honest, up until like the 8th grade, I didn't know how to tie my shoes. This is much tighter than what I had it.
You think?
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
For many of us, it's hard to fully comprehend exactly what it's like to step out onto the rink and play hockey blind. So I'm going to put these on and see exactly what it's like.
As I found my way around Nations Tobin Rec Center in Northeast El Paso, Coach Dan told me the first drill he gives a player is just trying to find the puck and then whacking it where you think the goal could be. So that's what I did. For a sighted person, Coach Dan told me that takes about 2 to 3 seconds on their first attempt. For a blind player, about 20 to 30 seconds. I first made contact with the puck around 1 minute and 20 seconds later.
Oh, wow, okay.
I finally tried to shoot it a minute after that. Bianca Ortega is fully sighted, and when she's not playing ice hockey, she switches off a sense and plays with the Mooses.
I kind of know and get a feeling of what it is going on in their shoes, but it is a little confusing at first, like, oh, I can't see the net, like I'm gonna have to hear and really put some extra work into the sport.
The Mooses may have started 9 years ago because of Michaela. Now they have 14 players, 8 totally blind and 1 visually impaired. David Fierro was born visually impaired and says over the past 10 to 15 years, it's gotten exponentially worse.
I didn't think I would ever play sports again or be, active. Makes me feel good to do something, like I didn't think I could ever do this, and I feel proud. I like my teammates, and I feel part of something good and something that could be bigger.
And bigger is exactly what Coach Dan wants. Beginning in the fall, they're planning on traveling to other cities to introduce the sport to more players and help establish the game on a national level. Their goal? To make the sport an event at the 2028 Paralympics.
I feel like I want to show people that I can play a sport and that it can be adapted for blind players.
Rachel Phillips, ABC 7.
Truly inspirational to see them get out there. Wow. If you want to play blind inline hockey, the team accepts anyone, no matter your level of sight.
That just goes to show you that disability does not mean inability. We have all the information on our website at kvia.com.
I know, as someone who played ice hockey for several seasons, it's such a hard sport as it is. The fact that they're able to do it blind is just such an incredible feat. And just to see the smiles on their faces and the joy that they're having, it is truly inspirational.
Really life-changing.